What's up, guys? This is Germaine from Learn with Germaine Grimes, and I'm bringing you guys an unboxing video today. I recently got my hands on the Westcott FJ400 strobe, and I'm going to unbox this thing for you guys today so that you can see what actually comes with it. I have a couple of products that came along with it, with my order, so I just want to show those to you guys too as well. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start off with the adapter. As you can see, that's the FJ-X2m Sony adapter, and the reason why I purchased this item is because when I use the Westcott FJ400 with my Sony camera, I have to have this adapter in order for the universal trigger to be able to talk or communicate with the Sony camera in order to take the picture. So as you can see, let me go back, let me shut this. You can really tell this is my first unboxing video, right? Go back. Let me talk about the outside of the box. Okay, as you can see on the outside of the box, you can see a picture of the actual item itself. They have some branding labels on each side, as you can see. If you look at the bottom of the box, they have the specs on the bottom, and they have a picture of the adapter. It's kind of life to size, actual size. So once you open up the box here, as you can see, excuse me, let me move this foam out. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty basic. If you look on the inside, I'm going to pull out the actual adapter. I'll put it on the side and see if they have anything else in here. Nope, they don't have anything else. So let me close up the box and put the foam back, and I'll show you the product. Slide this over. Okay, so this is the actual size of the adapter. They have a lock button right here, which is pretty good, so that way you don't have to worry about the actual adapter sliding off your camera. If you know about Sony, then you know they have this state-of-the-art hot shoe connector right here. So they have that on there. It's a cover right here. Excuse me. Put that back on top. All right. And yeah, you see the I guess the 5-pin connectors right there for the actual trigger to go on top of the adapter, and this would slide into your hot shoe on your Sony camera. Okay, so we'll put this back and let's talk about this trigger. Close that back up for you guys. All right, so right now I am going to talk about this trigger. It's the FJ-X2m wireless universal trigger, excuse me. And the awesome thing about this, and I don't know if any other brands have been doing this prior to, but this trigger is a universal trigger, meaning that you can use it with brands such as Canon RT, Nikon, Sony, Fuji, Panasonic, excuse me, and Olympus. I'm sorry, I'm messing up, y'all. Yeah, so I mean, that's pretty good for me because I actually shoot with Sony and Canon. So I mean, hey man, that's a plus. As you can see right here on the cover, they have a picture right here of what it looks like on the camera itself. I actually used this system a couple of weeks ago. Like, that was my first time actually using it, and it's pretty dope, guys. I must be honest with you. If you look on the box itself, they have the branding around the sides. They have a list of the features here as well. This strobe does do high-speed sync, which is a plus. TTL. They have a lot of different things, and the dope part about this is you can actually control these things from the trigger itself. Let me open up the box. Oh, let me go to the bottom of the box. As you can see, they have specs. They have a couple details over here on the side, and yeah. So let me open it up. As you can see, the inside of the box is pretty similar to the Sony adapter that I just opened up. As you can see here, it's pretty straightforward. Again, you don't have any instructions. You have the actual trigger itself, and you have a USB-C cord. It might be 2 feet, if that. It might be a little bit shorter than that, guys. It's not that long, right? And I'm assuming this is used to charge the trigger, because this trigger right here, as a matter of fact, I think I did see it on the bottom of the box. Let me go back to it. The battery type is a rechargeable built-in lithium-ion battery. So that's pretty dope. You don't have to worry about buying batteries. All right, so let me open up this baggie. See what we have here. Boom. So as you can see, we have the trigger itself right here. Let me try to hold it a little bit closer to the camera so you can kind of see what's going on with that. It's a tad bit wider than your Godox X Pro trigger. I'm used to using that. It's pretty cool. I like it. This is something different, and I'm going to talk about how this system actually differs from the Godox system that I typically use once I get to opening up the strobe itself. Okay, so let me show you guys this. Of course, it has the screw-on lock. It has your pins down here at the bottom. The adapter will allow you to connect this to your Sony camera, which goes back to the first thing that I showed you guys. And at that point, you would be able to control your strobe from your camera. These would be your PC port, your charger ports. If you wanted to upgrade the firmware, it's right here. This is where you would do it. You would actually use that cord right there that I showed you guys on the inside of the box. It's pretty straightforward. It looks kind of scratched up right now, you know, but it has that plastic on the front. I'm gonna end up taking that off. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with that because I bought these items new, but I'll check it out and see what's going on with it. But yeah, so it's about the size of maybe about half the size of my hand. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize for that. Alright, my screen is on the side of my camera, so I'm kind of limited as to how I can check out to see what I'm actually showing you guys. I apologize for that. Hopefully I don't have this too low, but I'm gonna slide this back inside of the baggie and put it back inside the box. Excuse me. Let me put this phone back on top. Slide that over. Alrighty, so here we have the actual strobe itself. It comes in this box. As you can see on the side, it has the specs. They give you a lot of information right here on the side of the box. Here on the back, they tell you about the various parts and features of the strobe itself. The great thing about it is it comes with a Bowen mount. I love that Bowen's mount because you can apply so many different adapters to it. You know, it's very dope. They have an extended flash tube. You have a removable battery. You have a reflector with this. You have a tilt bracket. Okay, yeah. So it's pretty cool. You can actually use an umbrella with this too. So that's pretty dope. And as you see on the side, you see a picture of the contents on the inside of the box, which I am about to show you guys. Okay. Let me see. Alright. Popping the top. Alrighty. It's wrapped up in the bag. Let me take this out the box. I don't want to break the box, y'all, so I'm gonna take this box, slide the box up under the table, put it over there. So as you can see, this is how it comes out of the box itself. It comes in a plastic wrapper, baggie. So put this on the inside of the box. All right, so it comes in a container, a pretty cool zip bag, kind of sort of like the Explorer 600. All right, so let me unzip it. Let's see what we have on the inside, guys. All right, okay. So we have some items right over here in the zipper. We have some branding material. When I first started shooting off-camera flash, I bought a Westcott Octabox kit for my speed lights, and I tell you, I used that thing for about 6 months to a year, and I loved it. I loved it. The only reason why I don't use it now is because it does not have a Bowens mount adapter on there. They might sell one, I'm not sure, but hey. All right, so here on the inside you have your shoulder strap, which is good to have if you're lugging a whole lot of information. You have your AC power adapter, and I'm assuming this is to charge your battery. All right, let's put that right here. All right, I assume this will be your battery, which it is. I'm gonna take it out the baggie and I'll show you guys. See that? It's about the size of a battery for the Godox 8600. It's around that same size. All right. We have the Bowens mount adapter ring. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. And we have the strobe itself. So this is the inside of the actual case. It's pretty straightforward. Let me take this out. I'm gonna get to these contents right here last, okay? So I'm gonna slide this over out the way. Slide this over. As you can see, the strobe itself came in a plastic baggie. I'll put that over there. I like to wrap my stuff back up in the plastic that it came in. All right, so this is what it looks like. Of course, we have that Bowens mount. I'm assuming this will be your release button for that. So yeah, so that's it right there. You see that? You have your reflector dish. This comes in very handy when you want some hard direct light. This is an extended light tube right here, which I'm very curious to give that a go. Yeah, it looks pretty similar to my Godox 600. Now I do like how smooth this handle is, because I'm gonna tell you something about shooting with Godox. I love it. I love the Explorers too, as well. But these things are kind of faulty sometimes on those products. You can't over screw, because if you over screw, it kind of gives you that feel as if you're stripping the screw, and it causes you to have to redo it and screw it in the same spot in order to make sure that you have it tight, to whereas you can let go of your softbox and not fear of it actually falling. But this is something totally different. Godox, you need to wake up, look at this build right here, and seriously, you guys need to mimic this. It's a pretty it's not heavy. It's about the same weight of, I would say, a Godox 8600. You have your lights, you have your battery, section, you have your screw right here. This is what you would use to screw this onto a C-stand, umbrella stand, or whatever it is, monopod. Again, you can take this right here and just unscrew it and move this up and down. It's pretty dope. Man, this is way better than Godox, y'all. Ooh. You have your screen right here. You have a couple buttons. You have your power button. You have your rotating dial. You have your test button. I'm not sure about these as of yet, because I haven't hooked up the strobe to the battery yet, excuse me. But I would try to do that and see if we have a charge for you guys. So let me put this down on the side right here. Let me go to the battery bag. Open this up. All right. So here we have our battery. They have a check button right here. I'm assuming that's a tester. This is kind of like you hanging up a picture on your wall. Can you guys see those hooks right there? Yeah, right there. You see that? All right. So basically, I'm assuming we would position this on like so, and slide down, which the technology is just like the Godox. All right, so we have liftoff. As you can see, I just turned it on. Oh yeah, so let me tell you something about this strobe, right? I used it at the Dreamers workshop in Dallas, Texas. The workshop was led by Eli Infante, and man, when I tell you guys, I learned a whole lot from that workshop working with those guys over there, right? But look, I'm gonna tell you something, all right? By me being accustomed to using Godox, the learning curve for me while shooting using this strobe as well as the trigger is the numbering system, right? On here, if you want full power, you would go all the way up to 9. If you want the lowest power possible, you would go down to 1. So yeah, you know, it's kind of it gets kind of tricky when you're trying to increase and decrease on the fly, and I didn't really know that at that point in time, so I had to kind of figure it out. So it kind of slowed me down, but however, I will say the content that I captured using this strobe was very, very, very dope, very clean. It's a very clean light. Let me see, let me shut this off. All right, put that right here. I'm gonna show you the power adapter. Let me show you that. All right, it's pretty basic. It's pretty straightforward. The setup is just like the Godox 600 or the Explorer 600. You have your brick right here. You have your plug right here that goes into the back of the unit. Excuse me. You have this portion right here that plugs into the brick, and you have your AC DC power connection right there. I'm gonna put this right here. And you have your Bowen kit adapter. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Right there. If you want to hook it up to an older style softbox or something like that, I assume. Slide that over out the way. All right, put those over there. Put this over here. Let me go back to the contents on the inside of the bag. All right. So, all right, here I have another plug, which this plug resembles the charger that I have for my Samsung phone. Let me see. Yeah, all right. I'm not really sure what that's for. That could be to update. I'm not sure at this time, guys. Let me check. 1 second. All right. So here, okay. You know what this is, right? Gels. These are gels, right? So Westcott has outdone themselves. They have created a quality strobe with, it seems pretty straightforward so far, and they even give you a box of gels with the purchase. Man, you can't beat that, y'all. And you have a quick start guide, which is cool. Now, I'm assuming if you would want to have access to the actual user manual, you would have to go online and download that. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be making additional content in the upcoming days regarding this strobe. I would try to take it out in the field this weekend, and I would get some BTS and some thoughts about my first time using the strobe, and I will make a few videos on how you actually connect your wireless trigger to your strobe, as well as how you sync your strobe up to your trigger and your camera. So if you guys like this video, please click the like button below. Please don't stress. Please press that subscribe button and click the bell to receive notifications on when I post new content. Okay, so again, I hope you guys have learned a lot. I'm getting ready to pack this stuff back up and edit this video. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys go out there, practice, and keep shooting. Peace.